We're out in the middle of nowhere, right below the South Plains of Texas, near a small town called Gale. This country is custom made for calling coyotes. Tremendous vistas. We're going to try to use the sun, try to use the wind, put everything to our advantage. It's a little bit like a chess match. I'm always thinking ahead for the next move. Even though I've seen it thousands of times, just because I've seen him and he's coming to me, I know that I still don't have that coyote in my hands. This coyote, while he's coming to the call, appears to be hunting as he comes to the call. He's not coming as aggressively as some of them do, or as I would like to see him come. He wants to make sure there's not another coyote in the area. Typically, if a youngster responds to a call or to a rabbit sound, he may have to fight his way in or fight his way out. So a lot of folks think, well, maybe I'm just not calling right. Maybe that's why the coyote's not responding real aggressively. But just the opposite is true. He wants to come aggressively, but he's just a little bit timid. Woo!
Boy, this is great morning. Wind's not blowing yet. This is the first time we've ever been on this ranch. It's North Texas. It rolls just right. It's got just enough elevation to get a view. There's coyotes here. We've heard them bark in 2 or 3 places. Gosh, first call we make, we got a coyote down. I'm ready to go get after some more. We could make a living right here. In fact, I'm thinking about renting a house here in Gale, Texas.
It always feels great walking out to coyote, especially on a cold morning. This is my favorite time of year and my favorite game.
Ooh, looks like last year's model. A younger one. Yeah, this is probably last year's pup. This old pup, she kind of came in mousing a little bit. She was hunting all the way to the call. But she's healthy, good shape. I tell you, these cows are calving right now. They're calving a little later than ours normally do, but that's why these coyotes are really sucked up in this pasture. We saw one driving in, and there's plenty of sign here. They ought to be ganged up right here. I'm going to haul this one out of here and get ready for the next one.
Predator hunting is the last great free hunt in America. There's no scoring system. Every one of these animals is a trophy. And another neat thing about this game is, yeah, we're out here and we're enjoying the thrill of the hunt, but maybe we're helping a rancher. Maybe we're helping wildlife. Maybe we're helping save a baby calf or a baby lamb. That's the greatest part of this game. I grew up on a ranch in South Texas and started hunting when I was 7 years old. And I started calling predators when I was 10 years old. I've made every mistake in the book, but I've always said, if you make a call and everything works right, you didn't learn anything. But if you screw something up, you'll learn from those mistakes.
He stops. As he stops, I'll turn the call back on, and he'll pick up on it, and he comes again. As long as he's coming, I leave the call off. As soon as he stops, I'll give him a little more sound. I've been doing this for nearly 50 years, and there's just excitement about being able to watch that coyote come to a call from that far out. I was raised in country where it was tight, you couldn't see this, but boy, this country, you can watch him come for a long way.
Whenever a coyote's responding to a call and he stops, that doesn't alarm me. Typically, as a coyote is responding to a call, I'm not going to give him any sound. I'm not going to have the caller running. I'm not going to be using the mouth call and continue calling to him. If he's coming, let him come. Once he stops, then I want to give him some more sound. Once he hears that, 9 times out of 10, or maybe 95 times out of 100, he's going to respond to that sound again.
Woo! You never get tired of that. Watching that coyote come from that far is just too cool. I had to stop him though before he got to that wash. I didn't want him in that wash because I was afraid he might get up downwind of me. Nice. This is a little darker coyote here. I bet this is a dog. Another good haired one. Yeah, this one here has got a little more age on it. Another good haired coyote. I'm kind of impressed with these coyotes. They've got a lot of hair on them for Texas coyotes. Of course, we've had a little rougher winter than normal too. You know, they just have to grow the hair to make a living, help them make a living, keep them warm.
This is a hunt that you can do all day long. I generally start at daylight and end at dark. In Texas, we can legally hunt after dark, but if you hunt all day, you're tired. I'm too old to hunt all night.
Well, let's get this one out of here. Let's see if we can go find another one. 2 in a row, you can't beat that sort of deal.
And it seems like I'll never run out of places to call predators. There's nothing better than having 2 coyotes racing to see who's going to get to the call first. More carnivore coming up.